to tonight's session, number 10 of the Sworn Souls. Russell's over there just waiting for me to mess that up every week. But I got it.
You're welcome.
Trying to remember what tomorrow's post is.
No idea.
All of the links, I'm pretty sure I put in the description. I set this up a while ago, and so it's been a while. But all the links should be in the description. Tomorrow's post, oh yes, is about why the Kanuki showed up when they broke the Soul Sworn statues. So, Soul Sworn and the Kanuki. So anybody curious about that can go read that.
I'm definitely reading it.
I should probably go read them all, but
Yes.
I haven't.
I try to explain the method behind my madness so that people don't think I'm too mad.
I mean, it's called madness for a reason.
Exactly.
Or it might backfire and I think you're more mad.
There's a fine line between genius and madness. The trick is not crossing it.
Yes, I am genius. An evil
Curious
genius.
how often those two sides coincide.
Yes.
They go hand in hand.
I am the Jack Sparrow of DMs.
I could see you marketed as such.
Oh, that's just too perfect.
No.
No. Okay, last we left off.
I died.
Yeah, you died.
This
Here's
is
my new
why
character.
you
And
never
I won't-
give your players downtime.
Yes, this is why you don't give people downtime and have them have 3 battles in one day. I think.
Without the healer for the last one.
I thought it was only 2. I think it was only 2.
We had a small encounter with the werebear soulsworn before everything went down. That wasn't too many.
Oh,
resources.
that's right. That's why I was counting, because you used a spell slot on him. That's why I was like, there was a reason that I had counted something that really wasn't that dangerous, is because you had used a spell slot. But they had quite the day, one day, so we're going to jump ahead with small explanations throughout that week of what happened without you guys being able to do shenanigans. Because I'd like to get ahead of it.
He would like to, but we're not certain if he has yet.
We broke the DM already.
Yes.
No, that happened session 1 of Dragon Army. Dragon War.
Yes, that was awful. So, throughout the week, you guys wake up to Fernan gone. Well, you guys went to sleep with Fernan gone. After healing Venom, he left to go on his soul-searching quest to study plants. And he can explain what he finds once you guys find him.
Guarantee he had a better vacation than the rest of us.
We'll see.
Debatable. You guys go throughout the week. You go on your dates with, is it Erica?
Aaron.
Aaron. Dang it. There's a couple letters off.
I'm impressed you got that close.
Yeah. With Aaron, you spend several days with your family. They update you on all the news. Not much has changed. Weather has gotten a lot colder. Venom. Which monster were you wanting to capture?
After undergoing 5 days of therapy.
Yes, after several days of therapy.
This is my therapy.
Dang it, what's that movie where they get beat up and they're like, this is a nice... Oh, Monsters Inc. This is a nice, easy door.
See, I would really I really want to say the flail snail, but I just don't think I can take it. So let's go with the gargoyle.
Okay.
Because that makes the most logical sense. It's something that I can 1v1 simply because I have magic rapier. I would go with a griffin, but I'm pretty sure he would tear me to ribbons because it is so freaking fast.
They are fast. Okay.
No, they don't hit very hard, so that helps.
Oh,
So
duh.
they drop you.
They can drop you. And you do not have Featherfall. Okay, we can do that really quick.
I don't think any of us do.
Why don't you have Featherfall?
I don't.
Why would I have Featherfall?
I don't know, we're flying in the air!
We had Peace and his flying boots!
Let me grab some combat music really quick. Oh, man.
Did I help?
A little.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay. Here we go.
No copyright.
So,
I'll eat this after.
You tired?
Yes.
it is just a large arena. Bouncer and man, I can never remember his name, and I named him.
Story of the DM. I've
Every
named
time.
everybody and I remember none of them.
Not true, he remembers Time Tail.
Oh, there we go.
He's the favorite child.
Yes, he's the favorite child. He's a multi-generational game.
Because the other one died.
So,
I shouldn't have said it.
what?
Nothing. No one heard anything.
Moving on.
Nope, that just spoilers.
You were saying
I'm
Keep going.
confused. What?
I dropped spoilers, keep going.
Oh! I'm like, Pinetail didn't die. Oh!
don't say it again!
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry,
So,
viewers.
Bouncer and Shiranu, the wizard aberrationist master, go into the Colosseum. A lot of people, well, the remainder of the people that are still at the guild have gathered. It's not a big crowd like they usually do. There's a little bit of snow on the battlefield. But they go and uncover the summoning circle and bring this gargoyle into it. Yes.
I would like to note I am in attendance.
You are in attendance. Okay. A good date.
This is one day I'm not on a date.
Okay. Okay.
He can't have his girlfriend see him sweat.
The leader.
Oh no.
Just
Okay.
that once.
So, the gargoyle is there. Large horns, rocky skin, huge wings. It is medium elemental. They give you full reign of the battlefield. Roll initiative. I'm gonna use my
natural 20.
Oh wow.
natural 4. Emotional damage. This one. I'm like, I don't know which one it is.
You might as well just use that gem.
Yeah, we'll use the gem. That works. Okay, you're first. What do you do?
Okay, I'm going to mental link. It's a bonus action.
Ooh, mental link. Wisdom saving throw. Natural 1.
Success. Are you serious?
I am dead serious.
Man, I should have just started with capturing. No, just kidding.
Well, you have to mental link first anyway.
Oh yeah,
It's
you're
not
right.
that smart of a gargoyle.
Oh, you want the full? Oh, never mind. It's still 1.
Rapier, I choose you.
Yes. So
Okay.
then I will. How far away am I?
How close would you like to start from a gargoyle?
30 feet.
30 feet? Okay, so you are within 30 feet of the gargoyle.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
They allow you to stand where you want to be. You know where the summoning circle is. Like, they're not going to be like, hey, you store it on that side of the arena, we're going to summon it on this side of the arena now.
I would like to be underneath it.
Pops out of the ground. Okay, I'm going to move in close and use my rapier.
Okay. You move in and whack. Well, stab it.
Well, probably not. 12.
No, miss.
That was sad. Oh my
Even
gosh.
sadder.
Oh gosh, Russell.
11.
This is good. We're getting the bad rolls out now.
What happened to the natural 20?
Right.
That was all.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay.
It was a trick to lure you into a false sense of safety.
Okay.
The dice are portraying you.
It will make 2 attacks, one with its bite and one with its claw. Ooh, and the claw is a natural 20.
Yeah, of course.
The other one misses.
Oh, good.
It's only an 8. So, claw.
Already started off on that.
Really?
I would like to play Uno Reverse.
Uno reverse. Do you have an Uno reverse card? Oh, almost max damage.
Do you really?
What?
Oh.
I used to.
I need to carry one.
At my
just for
very
kicks.
first job, when we were cleaning up the docks, we found just a bunch of. No, but we found a yellow Uno Reverse that was just signed by a bunch of people just sitting under the snow.
You take 9 damage.
I think I took it
Oh,
all.
bad.
That's like nothing.
Yeah, that was bad.
I like it when monsters crit like that.
Yes, that was not the greatest crit. Rolled a
Okay.
6, and the other one was like, and a 1. And then it will fly up 15 feet.
You suck.
But you do get an opportunity attack.
That's a natural 20.
Really? That's a lot of 20s. That is 3 20s within the first, 6 rolls.
I'd say
First
it's very
11
good.
minutes of being live. Okay.
Is this streamer luck?
You get to reroll once?
No, I'm gonna reroll one of my damage dice per round. Because of Piercer.
Ooh.
And all of my damages are piercing.
Yes. Yes, they are.
Synergy, my friends.
That will be 17 damage.
Oh. I was like, my marker's gone.
Where are the markers?
All right here.
Over there. Okay, 17 damage. Nice. So it flies 15 feet in the air. It is now your turn.
Wait, suck. You know that, right?
It's a gargoyle.
Yes, I know. I'm telling the gargoyle it sucks.
Did you realize you chose a flying monster?
Yes, I know exactly what I was doing. Okay.
Just that you don't have wings and it has wings, and I'm not sure if this plan was well thought.
Oh, that's such a
Okay, that is a bonus action. Okay, I would like to health gauge.
Ooh, health gauge. That one you just automatically know if it is.
No, I think it has to succeed a saving throw. Again. I think it can resist. Let me
I
double
don't think
check.
it does. I think you just know.
Where did we put that?
I have a direct link. I'm checking.
Okay. Oh, there it is.
Summon creature.
You're able to use your. As a bonus action, you read into the creature's health, and the DM tells you.
Oh, okay.
No
yeah,
saves.
3/4, half, or quarter. I would say 3/4 health.
Okay. Good to know, good to know. And then I will hold my action to attack it when it comes in range.
Okay. You gauge where it's at, just looking at its pain levels in its mind as you have linked with it. It comes in for a swoop as you have insulted its pride, being called suck. So you get your attacks as it comes in.
Okay, so one of those is a sucky 12 again, but the other one is 23.
Well, wow, yes, that hits.
Oh my gosh. 10 damage.
2. 10 damage.
Through and through.
Okay.
The Vorpal blade went snicker snack.
Okay, now it'll make
That's
its
where the Vorpal sword comes from.
2 attacks.
I think so. I think that's the only time I've ever read anywhere that a sword is described
No
as a Vorpal.
freaking way. I just rolled the exact same numbers on the exact same dice. A 4 and a 20.
Oh,
Oh well. Do the exact same amount of damage, please.
or less.
But less would be preferable.
2 ones?
Different numbers, but exactly the same. 9 damage.
Oh, sweet! I'll take it.
That is so weird. Roll the 5 and a 2 instead of a 6 and a 1.
Deja vu. We're in the Matrix.
Are we haunted?
And then it will just fly off another 15 feet.
But I've
So
already used my reaction, so I don't.
It was your turn already.
Huh?
You get your reaction back.
No, my reaction was to use my held action.
Oh, you're right. Never mind. Ha! Now it is your turn.
I will health gauge again.
Health gauge?
Now, if we were less
half.
honorable players,
Half, okay.
we would have taken advantage.
And then I will hold my action to attack when it comes in again.
Okay. He will come in again, make you 2 attacks.
Oh my gosh.
Number 12?
16?
16? Yes, that hits.
Okay, then the other one hits.
Oh, darn.
20 damage.
20 damage.
Please don't kill this thing. It shouldn't.
Whoa.
I don't like that.
Whoa. How much more damage could you have done?
Those were 2 3s.
Oh gosh!
Maybe wait to health gauge after attacking?
Okay, it'll make its 2 attacks. They both miss. With a 3 and a 4.
Oh, good.
This one has rolled a 4 3 times in a row.
That's really bad.
Very impressive.
That is really bad. Okay, and then it will fly up again.
Okay. Now, I will use a stone statuette
Ooh.
to try and capture it. It seems fitting.
Yes. Okay, what's the DC?
14.
14? It's a 13.
Does it have any bonuses?
No.
Okay.
So, you guys watch as it starts to fly away. Venom pulls out his statuette and describe how you capture this creature.
So, what is its alignment?
Chaotic evil.
Oh, in that case. So, it basically starts fragmenting into, it almost looks like stone, but it's very blackened. And as it gets closer to the statue, it just kind of becomes more of an energy than a stone looking, until finally it forms into the statue, which I guess you could say radiates blackness, until it stops and is left the same dull gray as the gargoyle.
Do you want a picture of this, or are you going to find it on your phone?
Now I'll find it on my phone.
Okay. Okay. And thus ends the combat. You hear the crowd just like, yeah! It's a very small crowd, but they still make a little bit of ruckus.
Not bad. Okay, that went a lot better than...
No, that's right. Slow it
Yeah,
down.
like,
nice and condescending.
that was 5 attacks that missed.
Yeah.
That was 6
It
attacks.
could have dealt quite a bit more damage to me.
Yeah, it's more damage dealing when missed every time.
Oh, good. Good. That's good. I like that. Hopefully it gets better now that it's been captured.
Right. Okay. Now that you have that, mark that down on your souls captured and CR total. What CR is that? 2?
Yes.
Okay. That means you could capture a 1.5. If that was a thing. Okay. Moving on to 7:30. We'll jump over to Fernan. This is perfect music for this.
Yeah, it is.
So, inside of this hollowed out tree, you wake up to a faint scent of dried blood. There's no bodies around. You could see where there was drag marks of several bodies, but there is no bodies here. You've rummaged through a lot of the stuff that wasn't damaged. There was a lot of damaged plants and like healing herbs and stuff, but a lot of them were completely wrecked in this scuffle that you walked in. What do? You've been here for, I'd say, 2-3 days now. It is
So-
the morning of the winter solstice.
Before I go into insanity again, I pull out my silver raven
Oh.
and quickly send a message to Venom as stating where the location that I found, what I found inside of it, and I only have minutes left of mental sanity for today.
Let me grab what that does. Because I think it can only travel so far.
It's like a 5 to 10 mile radius, I think.
What are the statues of? Yes. It is the Silver Raven.
I think figurines is what they're
Oh,
called.
figurine of Wondrous Power.
Can become a raven for up to 12 hours. It took you 4.5 days of travel to get here.
That's very good to know.
So it wouldn't be able to make it all the way back to Kwan within 12 hours.
So I will have it up in the air and seeing the first creature that it can
Okay.
identify.
Let me pull up my map. No freaking way. I think that is the lowest I've ever rolled in percentile.
Did you get a 1?
I got a 2.
Oh, that is not helpful.
It's either very, very
Okay.
good or very, very bad. Or
So,
neither.
this is what happens. Let me actually grab his name. NPCs.
You find Short Branch, Long Root's evil identical twin.
Fargan turns evil.
So,
Be one heck of a way to go.
you wait several hours in the silence, but you aren't able to really track time. Your mind has been so muddled with this discovery. But you hear slow footsteps coming towards the hovel.
Footsteps, I start calling out, Stev! Stev! Stev!
I do not know who Steve is.
It's you! You come back!
You watch as a green head kind of like peeks around the corner into the hut. And roll a wisdom saving throw for me.
Wisdom saving throw. That will be a 9.
9.
Yeah, that was very bad.
So as you are in this mental confusion, you see this green head, but you don't recognize it. And it slowly shrinks back as his body comes into view. It is a turtle. He's got huge cloak on, just trying to stay warm. But you don't recognize him. Yes, you would have been on there. Ferdinand, is that you? What the heck are you doing here?
Stev, you come back to save me like you've done in the past.
Oh dear. Well, take this, and he pulls out the silver raven and puts it in your bag. and wraps you in a cloak and lifts you up and just carries you out and starts walking towards the river.
Throughout the entire time, I'm just repeating, Stev, you've come back.
And he just keeps tucking you closer, thinking that you have gotten like frostbite or have just lost your mind, which you pretty much have at this point.
Yeah.
Over the next couple hours, he slowly brings you towards the river, the Quan River. Brings you onto a barge. A lot of the water level has gotten a lot lower, but his barge has no problem going up river towards Quan. But he puts you into his small like barge shack with with a fire to try and warm you up. He gives you some herbal teas that taste awful. But it's still, you are just rattled to the bone. Now we'll jump back over to, wow, that only took 7 minutes, really? Trying, Ammon. Okay, we'll jump back over to the city of Quan. It's about actually, waking up on the winter solstice. What would you guys like to do? We don't have to jump montage in there. We just montage the week. So, waking up, morning of the winter solstice. What would you like to do?
Well, you know my bag of pumpkin seeds.
Yes, I know them well.
We'd like to dump them all.
Dump them all. Where? In the garden again.
Yes, cause an apocalypse maybe. Kill everyone on accident. Probably just buy small gifts for my family and enjoy the holiday.
Okay.
See, no shenanigans planned.
Oh, nice.
Just
nice,
a
nice.
cute, wholesome evening with my twin siblings.
Okay. Mark off like 5 silver to get some good toys and gifts.
Santa Claus.
No, Mr. Morose.
Santa Claus exists and you can't prove me otherwise.
Venom, what would you like to do?
Venom has a very sad life.
Yes, he does.
I live for battle, and that's about it.
He has a lonely Christmas owl.
Yeah, what is Cole doing?
That Cole? He spent a lot of time in the training room, just beating up dummies.
Yeah.
And
I will train with Cole then.
Okay.
Because you know what? That's what we did for
Years. Yeah, you go into the training room and you have a good long training session. Just going back and forth. You can definitely tell that he's getting a lot rustier over the past couple of years since he hasn't been fighting in the wars or doing skirmishes. Ever since his last special ops team was killed. He hasn't done any skirmishes or anything of that sort. And so he doesn't do a lot of fighting except for like battle arenas here at the guild. But a lot of people don't fight him because he's just a brute. But you can see where he's getting rusty. But you enjoy your time as much as Venom can enjoy time.
Half shaken from his death experience.
Yes. It has been over a week since then.
I'm feeling good now.
Yes. But whenever you get really low on health, you just have an instinct to run. And become very slippery.
Let's see, what else would I do? Are there any skills I want to learn? Not really.
Yes, you had a week of downtime. If there was any skills or languages that you wanted to work on.
Dabble into.
Dabble into, yes.
Languages.
Yes, activate your. How old are you?
18.
Your 18-year-old brain and learn a new language in
I've
8
been
days.
an adult for 8 years.
Well, technically
Oh, longer than that, that's right.
longer because you were a soul swarm for 3 years, but you don't remember that.
So technically I'm 15 body-wise now.
Yeah.
Mentally 18.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I didn't realize you would count those, but yes.
I think that's where my calculations came in. Yeah, so technically I'm only 15.
18 years have passed, but he's only 15.
There isn't really any skills I want to
Learn?
Languages would be good, I just don't know what I would study.
What Venom would study?
Yeah.
Because there really isn't very many, like, monstrosity languages.
There's Abyssal. And stuff for
Hit and miss.
fiends. What am I gonna do? Pull out a gargoyle and try and learn, whatchamacallit?
Terran.
Terran?
Good luck getting a chaotic evil creature to teach you.
Look, buddy, you can either be a frontliner and live, or you can be explosion fodder and die.
All I could think about is chaotic evil. Nothing but the swear words.
Yes, this means I love you. It's like, don't repeat that around someone you love.
You go and test it on, oh man, what was his name?
Jin.
Takaran. The
That'd be
elemental
That'd
master.
be so bad.
Thank you.
He'd be like,
Did you say
what?
Who taught you this?
Well, your accent is very good, and you're quite fluent in those words, but I must ask who taught you.
So, as the day progresses, a stage is built inside of the dining hall.
You know what? I'll practice with the blowgun.
With the blowgun. Okay.
Because I think that's a martial, isn't it?
You'll look that up. I
I'll
don't have
look
the
it up.
player's handbook next to me. I pulled out the other two manuals, but not that one. Okay. Yes, it is set up on the south side of the dining hall. Near, like, on the other side of the wall from the woodwork room. So they're like bringing wood in from there, building the stage next to the door so that it has a good view from the rest of the dining hall.
Yes, it is martial. So, I don't have proficiency, and it'll take me 9 weeks to learn.
Gosh.
Might as well start now.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'll have 1 week under my belt.
1 week. So you have 8 more weeks to learn the blowgun. So yes, the stage is set up for Kal'Jaru, the illusionist wizard that had followed you guys on your way to Quan to celebrate the winter solstice, as Tinto has set up.
This is going to be a mistake. I don't know, maybe the battle map?
That's not the dining hall.
No, that's true.
The dining hall's over here.
Theater of the mind right next to the battle map.
Technically, there is a door right here.
technicalities.
It's the proximity
That's
to
a
the
door.
battle map that scares us.
There's technically a door over there. But I was hoping
My marker!
to get Ammon in here, but we'll just jump into this part.
I mean, I could always fight something else.
Is there another
Is this like a festival thing that's happening?
Yes, it is a festival.
I am here with my family and my date.
Okay.
I could pick up a death dog or something.
A death dog?
No, not the death dog. Ooh, don't do the death dog. I do not want the disease.
I was like, are you sure?
No, the
Blink dog?
No. The
Face spider?
no.
Killer whale.
Gosh dang it! It's another dog.
Massive.
Hellhound? No, definitely not the hellhound.
A werewolf?
No.
Dire wolf?
No. Freaking.
Chimera?
It's right next to the death dog.
The life dog?
That would not be right next.
The
death
absent dog.
Where's stinking D?
The cool dog? What else? What else can we use here?
Direwolf?
Oh, it is a dire wolf.
Oh, God.
Sorry.
It's
my
right
bad.
next to the death dog.
Yep, that's the one. Yeah, I thought it was something cooler.
It's a challenge-rating 1.
I mean, pack
That's all I
tactics is kind
have
of
room
nice.
for. Yes, it is pack tactics.
It does have
That or
to-
a Deinonychus. Technically, I guess a Deinonychus would be easier to find, huh?
Well, with the Ranger Corp, they supply a lot of just
Everything.
everything. So it's not hard to have it brought in. If that is what you want.
All I can think about is killer rabbits.
Killer rabbits.
He's got huge teeth. I mean, look at the bones.
Yeah, might as well. Just,
Okay. Well then, quick initiative. Let's go.
Just to buy time for Ammon.
Yes, just about time for Ammon, because he needs...
12.
He has a partner. Dang it!
Are you serious? That was terrible.
I got a 10.
Oh.
Okay, you go first.
Oh, this is good beat.
Also in the Coliseum, because they don't want people close to it. Freaking dire wolf.
Alright, mental link.
Mental link? Okay, wisdom saving throw.
In the stands are all the low-level people saying, "You got this!
That's
you
a 4.
can do it!"
Oh, well, he's definitely mental linked.
I looked at the intelligence and I was like, -1.
It's wisdom.
It's wisdom. Okay, he is mental linked. Go.
Okay, 2 attacks with my rapier. Oh boy, this is gonna hurt.
Ooh, this is a large beast.
Yeah.
You can ride this boy.
Okay, so that one definitely hits. It's a 27.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
And that one definitely hits because it's a 17.
Yep, that definitely hits.
I'm not going to reroll that. That one does not need to be rolled. Rerolled. So that'll be 14. That'll be 22, 23.
How do you do so much damage?
This isn't with
Dueling, and a +1 rapier, plus my dexterity. So I have a 7.
Plus-
No, I rolled an 8.
Oh, got it. I'm like,
He rolled a 1
How
and
much?
he's doing that much?
23 you said?
Yeah.
14. Yes, 23.
Okay, 23. It'll now make its attack against you. It is just a... Your turn? It is just a 3. Well, technically 8.
Okay, I need to health gauge.
Health gauge? Quarter.
Yeah, I can't risk it then. I guess I will try and capture it.
Okay. So,
Use a stone.
it is for
Every
Every 10?
10.
Okay. It gets +1.
Yes.
So your DC is normally 14.
Yes.
So.
It is. My DC is 14. He
My
just-
gosh.
A 1.
That is a 4. No. Yeah, that's a 4. Well, he has a bonus. That's a 5.
Okay.
Hashtag easy.
Giant
capture.
wolf gently nibbles.
I literally rolled 2 3s and a 4. Like, I have only
What can
rolled.
you do?
I have rolled. The only ones above 10 was a 10 and 2 natural 20s. That is all I've done above 10
It's
already.
either all in or nothing. with
All
these
in
dice.
or below 4.
He rolls over on his back.
Yes. This one is unaligned.
Yes. So it instead of darkness is just kind of a gray light. I guess much like its fur,
Yes.
and becomes once more the statue.
A lot less epic.
Yes. Wow. That was really, really easy. I apparently am really good at fighting things.
The 2 people in the stadium.
1v1 is just like
Yay.
really easy.
Well, it's only a challenge rating.
Yes, they're
Like,
only a challenge rating 1, and I'm at level 9.
Yes, that is like cakewalk.
The flail snail, I probably should have gone just with the flail snail.
Right?
Way more interesting.
Okay.
I probably would have died. It gets 5 freaking attacks, man.
I have never used one, so I have no idea.
Until I get an attack, and then I can deal 10 damage and chop off one of its flails.
Alrighty. Okay. We will go into the evening of the dining hall. Yes, it happened in the dining hall.
Is it supposed to be ominous?
No.
Okay, good.
No, this one, it's supposed to be lighthearted right now. Let's try again.
Oh no, this is the night of the solstice.
Solstice.
So
Night of the solstice.
Fernand's not back.
No.
Nope. I'm several days out.
Yes, he's on a boat. Several days out. I was hoping Anwin would already be here, but let me just send him his thing that he gets. So, that night.
We get gifts.
No, I already sent all of you. I was going to
Oh,
explain his, but he's not here.
That thing. I should probably write that thing down.
Yes. Okay, the night of the winter solstice. There's a lot more people here. Everybody that had gone to stay with their families that are in the city of Quan have come in. They've brought their families. Word is spread that this magician is going to do one final act before he heads off again. He was convinced to stay longer just for this. And so a lot of people are coming to watch him perform once more at the mysterious guild hall. A lot of people have never even been inside the guild hall, and so a lot of people are taking the advantage of coming to see what happens at a guild hall of the mysterious summoners. So, where would you guys like to sit?
On the barge, please.
On the barge. They have removed one set of tables, but there's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows of tables. How close would you like to be to the stage?
I'd say me and my family are in the 3rd row. Not too far away, not too close.
Where does Nicole say? This is my personality now.
What is that called?
You cannot function without combat.
He sits closer to the back. He's not too keen on, like, magic users.
Okay, well, I'm not doing that. I will sit in the... Who's in the front row?
The front row, you've got Chasma,
Of
who
course.
has dragged her entire group to the front row. Like, they are super stoked to see this guy perform.
Okay, then I will sit next to Tinetail.
Tinetail? Okay.
Yes.
So, you sit next to Tinetail in the front row. Stage is like 5 feet away from you guys.
Mostly because I don't trust this magic user.
Magic user?
I don't know him.
Okay.
Seems odd.
You're sounding like fun.
You rubbed off on him. Somebody has to be cautious with Fernand gone. So, the lights dim as I almost called him Fernand.
Oh. Back.
Kalan.
Oh, it is really close to Lazam.
And fun.
Was that on purpose?
Ooh.
Is that foreshadowing, Alan?
Shazam? No Shazam here. Kalan. There we go. Fernand, Kalan, Shazam. It's gonna be a long night.
I would like for you to meet his parents, Abra and Kadabra. And his cousins, Allah, Kazam.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
that's...
And of course the triplets, Zim, Zala, Bim.
And bippity boppity boo.
I'm sorry. I just had
Bingo and
to.
bungo. Okay, so the lights dim. The doors are open just a crack into the hallways to let in a little more airflow. The kitchens are raging in the back of the room. Food is being brought out, mostly finger food, snacks, and stuff like that.
Question.
Yes.
Any of them pumpkin based?
No, those are all gone.
Pumpkin pie was eaten many
Yes,
days
pumpkin
prior.
pie was eaten the day after the attack.
Venom didn't have any.
We have too much PTSD from eating pumpkin.
I couldn't stand the smell of it. He contemplated eating a large helping just out of spite, but couldn't stand the smell of pumpkin anymore.
Oh, gosh. You better write that down. That's awesome. Fear of eating pumpkins now.
It'll wear off.
For the next few years, he'll just have an aversion to anything pumpkin.
Pumpkin. Is that a gourd? Yes.
Can't
Get rid of it.
Pumpkin
It might turn
party.
into something mean.
Halloween's gonna be an interesting holiday.
So, the lights dim and change colors as Kalan, almost called him Fernand again, Kalan comes on stage. His just super flashy robes.
Oh no, I didn't mean to say Shazam. I meant to say Lazam. Sorry.
Lazam? Who's Lazam?
Lazam the Magnificent.
Oh, God. Yeah.
My villain bard.
Oh yeah, Lazam the Magnificent. Forgot what race
The
he was.
greatest thief. He's a halfling.
No, this guy.
Oh.
Human. He's
You
human.
have
I
my
like to see
complete attention.
I'll tell you about him later.
that. He was annoying as heck. But he comes out. He's got a deck of cards, very shiny cards in his hands, as he is slowly shuffling them.
Does he say he draws 2 cards?
Draws 2 cards. The void card. Dang it.
Well, that show was quick.
No.
I shall now disappear.
Dang it. Wrong one. But he comes on stage. His voice booms louder than you would expect. Welcome to the show. Thank you for having me at the Summoners Guild. It has been some time since I have performed in such a nice place. But let us continue with the show. He goes on to do several magnificent card tricks that don't even seem possible. Just flipping them around, he'll pull cards out of thin air. It is very awe-inspiring and magnificent. You can hear some snoring coming from like 4 rows back of Doc Hole just out of it. Ooh, the door is on the side. Y'all's passive perception is
Ghastly.
Good,
yeah.
actually.
Yes, yours is actually pretty good.
Can't wait until level 12.
Oh. Yes, so, as you guys are... You know what, I'll wait for Ammon to explain this part. But, he finishes a few card tricks and stops and... Can I have a volunteer from the crowd? And Chasma just like raises her hand, but it's like not even close to the height of the rest of everybody else's heads. So she like jumps up onto like the bench and is like, ooh, me. And he like scans the crowd. There's a few other hands raised. And he looks down at Tinetail. You know what? You got me this gig. How about you come up here? And Tinetail's like, no. And Casimir's like, what? Am I to refuse him? Come on! He's like, okay, fine. I'll go. So he makes his way up onto the stage, and Casimir is just beaming with excitement. Like, she has been hanging on to this with every thread of excitement.
She really needed this show.
She is also an illusionist wizard, and so she is trying to pick up on some tricks that she might be able to pull on people.
She's probably a big fan.
So she's like super excited to see somebody of her own arts creating illusions and just blowing people's tiny minds.
Hey.
Your mind's fine. Everybody else has a low intelligence.
I'm very tiny-minded. Actually, it's above average.
Ooh, nice.
Sitting there wide-eyed.
Average intelligence. But he makes his way up onto the stage. He grabs a red cloak out of its sleeve, just this random blanket, fabric, something. What's the word for it? Cloth, yes. We'll go with the cloth. A large red cloth.
Sheet?
Sheet. Yes! Thank you! I was like, man, I'm going through every different word for this.
A bolt of fabric?
Sheet. Yes, a bolt of fabric. No, he pulls out... Whack! I will make you disappear! No. I can't see anybody else. I think you did it in reverse. I will make everybody else disappear. Blindness. No. So, he has him lay down on this table, and he throws the cloak sheet over him. And he just makes him rise. He grabs a wooden hoop and passes it through, you know, the typical magic stuff of, look, there's no strings attached, and Casma's just like, Chloe is just kind of bored out of her mind. Like, she knows it's magic.
It's like, duh.
Magic. Anybody can cast levitate. But, so, he lowers it back down. And he grabs the cloak and whispers some gibberish words and gets the crowd involved with his nonsensical words as he pulls the cloak, and Tinetail is just gone. Chasma about falls over. Just impressed. Let me see if she... oh, no. She, like, leans over to Chloe. I didn't hear any magical words. I don't know how he did it. But then he points back towards the back of the room, and you can see one of the lights brightens, and you can see Tinetail standing underneath the light on the opposite side of the room. We're talking 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, almost 120 feet away from him. Just from there, over there, just way out there. And he's like waving, like kind of confused and dumbfounded. How did I get here? The light fades as everybody just starts clapping. Adam, give me a perception check.
Okay. We'll use you. You've been good so far.
Oh,
Lies?
those are the words.
Is that a no?
That's an A.
For a total of what?
No. It's a
8.
Unless I add my proficiency bonus.
Are you proficient?
Are you
I'm
proficient?
proficient in wisdom. That's it. I don't have perception. But I do have perception. That's 11.
I was like,
can't
there's
be
a black mark right there.
11. It's about
11.
average.
It's above average.
If I use the other one, that would have
Yes,
been better.
it checks out. You have no idea how the heck he went from there all the way over there.
Okay. Either very impressive or a very expensive trick.
He continues on with his magical flashy show. He'll throw cards up in the air and just they'll make rainbows and flashes. A lot of like confusing spells. A lot of people become confused. It is what's that spell called that he uses?
Oh, I can't remember.
Hypnotic pattern?
Hypnotic
Yeah.
pattern. So he'll throw his cards up and just make this huge hypnotic pattern, and a lot of people are just like, "Dee." But he doesn't let it last. He cancels it out just to like confuse people. But the show is absolutely amazing. Venom, make a perception check.
I believe in you.
Oh! Natural 1.
Natural 1.
Total of 7.
Ouch. Ammon, come make a perception check.
I forgot my dice. Let me start natural.
Well, that is going on our
Take your pick.
Perception check fails.
9. Is that a no?
Total?
Do I get different? Well, I don't know.
You have a +5. So 14.
14.
Okay. To catch you up to speed, there's a magic show going on. And Kalan, the wizard that had followed you guys into Quan, made Tinetail disappear and reappear on the opposite end of the room. Oh, gosh. And, yes. You guys did not do good on that one. But the show continues
I want
for
to
a
preserve my sense of wonder, thank you.
The show goes on, and it is very well done, very put together. This is his job to perform. He has a helper bring a box on, and he's like, I need one more volunteer. And this time, instead of jumping onto the bench, Kazma jumps all the way onto the table. And he's just like, me! And he's like, okay, fine, we'll have you come up here and help me. So she's like, yes, finally! She makes her way up there, and he's like, here, hold this. Yes. He hands her several swords.
Oh no.
He's like, okay, I am going to step into this box. I would like you to stab the swords into the box. She's just like, okay.
I'm pleased to be here, but am I going to kill my hero?
So he steps into the box, and He puts his finger through a little. Here, start with this one. Just as a practice run. She's like, oh, okay. So she like jabs it through. Ah! She's like, oh my gosh! She like, he's like, go on, continue. Don't mind me. Ah. Starts like putting him through, and you hear slight screaming from inside the box. And then she opens the box, and he's gone. There's nothing in the box. After a few minutes, the lights turn back on, and everybody's kind of left in silence.
Did he forget the reappearing part of the trick?
There is nothing. You watch from the middle doors, so these ones, as Timetail walks in from those doors. You look back at where he was. He's no longer there. He didn't come up and sit by you again. He was just gone. And now he walks into the dining hall, just confused as heck, rubbing his temples, or the equivalent of, I don't know if scorpiotites have temples.
The sides of his head.
The sides of his head, just trying to rub out a headache as he comes up to, I guess you would be the closest. Where am I?
Timetail, are you okay?
I'm not entirely sure. Is this the guild hall?
I'm gonna reach my hand into my cloak. Coat. That's not a cloak, it's a coat. Yes, Timetail, this is the guild hall. I'm going to grab and activate my wand of detect magic.
Detect magic? You can sense, like, his bag of holding and several, like, minor magic items around you and whatever you have, but there is no magic on it.
I'm gonna scoot over. Why don't you have a sit down, Timetail? Let me.
Yes, I had the weirdest dream. I was seeing, but I wasn't able to control my body. I don't know, like, this place seems semi-familiar, but at the same time, I don't know anyone.
Oh,
here.
crap, no!
He looks up. Oh, there's my group! Hey, Kazma! Kazma! She, like, looks over. Oh, how did you do that? How did... the wizard disappeared, but where did you go? What do you mean, where did I go? How did we get here?
Oh,
What do you mean? We've been here for almost a month now. What day is it?
When is the winter solstice?
It's the winter solstice. Let me grab the actual day. It is the 6th of Yevnak. That's what day it is. It is the 6th of Yevnak.
Damn, one day off.
Well, I did say you guys had a week off, but it was technically 9 days. Oh, peace. Something you noticed during... Now I can say this. Everybody except Adam noticed this. But Peace and Venom. You noticed halfway through the show, a cloaked figure came into the dining hall through the main door. Like, it cracked open, they slipped through, and it closed. That cloaked figure slowly made its way back towards Toki, the Beastmaster. you can see its nimble stride as it walks towards Toki. You can see in the dim light that the figure talks to Toki for a minute and then just walks back. And then Toki sits there grim-faced the rest of the show. Yes. Peace. Make a perception check. Natural 1?
Would you like a different dice?
Whoa!
That is two.
Would you like the
natural
blue
ones
as it's
on
closer to your
perception.
set?
Let's try.
Dang.
What's this one do? 12,
So, you
18.
the cloaked figure is
Here, I'll
very
trade you.
well covered. You aren't able to pick out any details. You can recognize that it is a tabaxi.
I can't pick out details with my.
It's really dark.
Yeah, but I,
You see,
And
you
it's
have
like,
a condition.
It's mostly like covered. Like you could see like the mouth.
Look,
I
Is-
have a question.
Yes.
Okay, so I have dark vision,
Yes.
which allows me to see
60 feet.
dim light.
Yes.
But I also have
it doesn't
the
stack.
eagle eye.
And it
It
doesn't
doesn't
stack.
stack. Okay, that's why.
Your dark vision only goes.
you
60
suffer
feet.
from extreme farsightedness.
Extreme force.
No, it is just outside of your range of vision to pick out the details of this figure. But you do notice them come in and talk to Toki.
And, I mean, even if you was in range, it's still black and white.
Fair.
Yeah. But yes. The show continues, it ends. We jump back to you guys talking. Pinetail is just really confused. I feel like I should know you. What?
I dumped some water in his head.
If you would like.
Deer splash.
Now isn't the best time, Tinetail, but later if
Do you remember your
willing,
name
we
is
can-
Ninetail?
Yes.
We can sit down
obviously
for a
know that.
while, somewhere maybe a bit more private, and talk a bit.
Yes, that'd be nice.
Has he been hypnotized?
I don't know. You still having a slight headache?
Yes, it's. I have no idea what this feeling is. Like, it's not like I got hit upside the head. I know what
I'm gonna
that
pull
feels
out my
like.
healing potion. Here, have a small sip of this. It won't do much, but it should help
Takes
the headache.
a small sip and it's like, okay. It wasn't so much like a headache, more of a nausea. Like I just woke up from a dream that just felt so real. I don't know.
Do I recognize any of these symptoms?
Roll a history check with disadvantage.
Of course, I don't have a history skill.
I got an 18 for a history check.
That is 11.
11?
I got a 20 for a history check as a mod.
You would have no idea what the heck's going on.
Oh, okay.
If this is what I think it is, only myself and Venom would have a clear grasp of,
Yeah.
potentially a clear grasp of what it could be.
You've heard of different like spells and hexes that can cause a confusion that when once broken out of can cause nausea. Different poison can cause a nausea, but you didn't sense any spells. Like nothing really connects here. Like he has no recollection. But yes, you after like a disappointing ending, you look back and you can see Tinetail and Peace and Adam all standing next to each other. Tinetail looks really confused. Chasma's sitting there like just like excited, but at the same time it's like that, just like the killjoy. It's like
The wet blanket.
yeah, it's like this was an amazing show. It ended terribly. I think I killed the guy and turned him into a puff of smoke, and now this guy has no idea what the heck happened.
Can I see Venom from here?
Oh, easily, yes. The lights have turned on. He is one of the only ones on the front row.
Alright, I would like to cast message.
Okay.
Sir, I need a mental link.
Okay, no, that's a link with it.
Tinetail's acting off, like really off. He doesn't seem to remember any of the last month. He's experiencing feelings of deja vu with a lot of nausea and very confused.
Seems odd. Could it be some sort of mind control?
I already checked with Detect Magic, sir. I got nothing showing up.
Well, if he's doesn't remember anything anymore, it would have worn off.
Yes.
On another note, I noticed a cloaked figure talking to Toki. And Toki seems a little bit glum, more worse for wear because of it.
Right.
We might want to... It's not really any of our business, but seems how we are missing a wizard, and Tinetail all of a sudden can't remember anything. I'm very curious if it's related.
Back to work then?
Yes.
Dang it! It's been such a nice week off.
Right, sir. I'll see what I can get from Tinetail.
Okay. I will try and approach Toki with as much tact as I can muster.
Okay. You make your way around, giving Dactyl a good slap to wake him up. Over? Great show. Great show. Yeah. The few people around him are like, no, it was awful. It was really good, but at the end it was awful. Yeah, I think he cast the sleep spell on me. I don't remember much. Shiranu. No, I was watching his lips the whole time. Yes, so you approach Toki, who is in the back, standing next to Bartholomew and this cloaked figure, but not saying anything. You get the sense that they are probably communicating mentally.
This is not a good time to approach them.
But as you approach, Bartholomew looks up. Oh, yes, Venom. You're not really the person I wanted to see, because whenever I want to see you, that means there's bad news.
Yes.
He associates Venom with bad news.
What's the bad news?
Gather your team.
Yes, sir.
Meet in the conference room.
I'll basically just do a quick mental
link with all of
with
them.
all sorting through both of them and informing them to come to the conference room.
I'm sorry, I gotta go, but keep an eye on Tinetail.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking with my family.
Oh, okay. They look
Specifically
over at
my
him like,
father.
hey. Your father's just like looking at him like, this isn't right at all.
No.
So you guys get up.
Wait a minute. Who is the wizard?
Shirano,
Oh, that's right.
a aberrations specialist.
I'm going to make a point to approach Shiranu right before leaving
Okay.
and mental link with him.
How can I help you?
It's about Tinetail.
Yes, that
He-
was quite interesting.
Yes. After reappearing, he has no memories of the last month since arriving.
That's not good.
No. So I figured I would bring it up to you and just inform people. I know before we entered, while we were traveling towards the city, Quan, we ran into Kalan. And I'm wondering if it has something to do with him.
I will see what I can find. Let Bartholomew know.
Yes, sir. And then with that, I will head towards the conference room.
Okay. Let me pull up my map again. Perfectly eerie music for this. You guys make your way back to the conference room.
Need to make a little arrow so that I can point at things.
It's actually harder than you think.
I know, you did it once.
I did. I could probably send you the image. And you could probably pull it up. Yeah, it was a nightmare to make.
Not that one. There we go.
So you guys make it all the way back to the back of the room, the conference room. As you approach, you quickly catch up to Bartholomew and Toki and the hooded figure. As he reaches for the door, he grabs it and it's unlocked.
I grab the hilt of my rapier.
I'm going to activate mage armor.
You see Toki pull out her bow and get it ready. And the hooded figure also pulls off a bow and gets it ready in a very similar fashion. You can now see the grayish black fur of Glitch.
I don't know who that is, but okay.
Backstory of mine.
He grabs Bartholomew grabs a statue and opens the door slowly and just tosses it in as a large knight appears in just black armor. I don't see anything, my lord. Check the next door. It is unlocked, sir. That one is always locked. The only ones with keys are the masters. Toki, did you open it? No, I've been, I was in the dining hall the whole time.
There's a real coincidence.
If you multiclass the rogue with the bard, could you get a lying sneak thief?
Yes.
A
You
lion.
can get a sneak thief that is proficient in everything.
But you could also get a clumsy, bumbling songster who can't lie for his word.
You see as the knight opens the door, sword ready. Sir, there are two bodies.
Whose?
It looks like guards. You see as Toki quickly runs in there with Glitch right behind her. They quickly sweep the master's rooms, making sure all the doors are locked. But as you guys all walk through the war room into the back hall of it, there is two humanoid bodies laying there.
Are they wearing guards' uniforms?
Yes, they are in normal guards.
I would like to check the bodies.
Same. I'll
Make
check the other one.
investigation checks.
I'll check the one on the right. You got the one on the left. Investigation.
Okay.
I am good at this.
19,
And
okay.
that's a 12.
12?
Well, that's...
Okay.
Wait,
I
investigation.
got a 17.
17? Okay.
The one person that was proficient in it?
Investigation.
Oh no, you're proficient.
19.
You got a
25.
25? Okay. Yes, you guys search the bodies. You recognize them. They're the usual guards that stand outside of Bartholomew's doors. You look over them for wounds. You see 2 puncture wounds and then a lot of bruises.
How big are the puncture wounds?
You've seen these many times. These are scorpetite puncture wounds. You can see the, what's the word? It's not necrosis. Yeah, the necrosis around where the venom was injected. just built up around it.
Bloodied, bruised. Sir,
But still alive,
scorpotite venom?
barely.
It was Time Tail.
Was Tinetail taken by a mask maker? I don't know enough about this subject.
Time Tail did this. No one else could have.
Tinetail did this.
But Time Tail recently lost his memories. As he walked back into the room, he has no recollection of the past month. With no traces of magic.
You watch as his already very fine face is very glowy and bright. You watch as his demeanor just drops as he recognizes exactly what you guys are describing.
What is it?
Into the war room.
Yes, sir.
Toki,
Sir,
here's the key. And he tosses the key to Toki as she goes into the Guildmaster's room with Lich. He brings you all into the war room. So it is just the 4 of you in there. This is not good. Toki just told me that Oshi was captured by a summoner. You guys know Oshi as the overseer of Shelek. The monstrous kingdom.
good memories there.
For who?
For me. Sarcastically.
So now they are in uproar against the summoners. And now you tell me that a mask maker has infiltrated our guild using Tinetail. We need more information. This is not good.
The words of Farnan ring inside your brain. You shouldn't have let us follow it.
Let me
Yes.
consult the spouse.
Is Tinetail compromised?
Yes.
In what way?
Like,
Matters. Going off of what I
Based
remember,
on-
he had trouble mastering summoning during the entire thing. He's already a martial build, so no one expected magic from him. I suspect that he was a mask maker from the beginning and was just recently released.
right, but if it's the last month that he is not remembering, do we know if that's a symptom of not being
Possessed or being
Possessed.
released. I don't know. I don't know.
Would he have recollection of previous memories?
Not a lot is known, but you can ask Bartholomew.
That's what I'm doing.
Oh, you're asking Bartholomew? I myself have actually been a mask before. I have been used. It is very inefficient to use a summoner as a mask since you cannot use our abilities. But better get comfortable. I will give you the history. And he sits down in his chair. And we're going to jump over to Fernan. So, Fernan. It is getting a lot later in the day of the winter solstice. You poke your head out, and rough estimate, maybe only like a day and a half out of Kwan. You look at the water, and you can hear the water rushing past you. You know that the water runs south, and you are going north at a ferocious speed. Roll another wisdom saving throw.
What
That would be
mushrooms did you eat, man?
26.
26. Nice.
Really good.
That tea warming your insides, the warm fire, your mind clears quite a bit, and you're able to comprehend. You recognize this ship. Well, this barge. It's not a ship, it's a barge. You recognize the way it moves. Dang it, I closed his name. This is Tortin's barge. What? Oh. Yes, this is Tortin Razorshell's barge. You remember this barge. You guys took this down Quan River about 2 months ago. You hear the slow. It's good to see you up.
It's great to be up. I feel like I got smacked in the face by a 2x4. Or some type of massive branch.
Well, nature can do that. What were you doing by yourself down there?
I can only recall so much. Just I had to find those druids. It just called out to me. I saw the symbol of wisdom, thinking that there was a wise druid nearby, and I had to go searching. But then, can't relive those. I'm sorry, but you'll have to forgive me on the next part. But I can't disclose much without going back into whatever I was going through.
No, don't do that. And he prepares you another cup of tea. Here, this will help with the headache.
Thanks.
And the nausea from the motion sickness.
Don't know what might be more nauseating. Tea with this water. But, thank you.
Anything I can do.
Where are we?
We are going back to Guam. If that is okay with you. If there is another place you would like me to go, we can go.
Well, I'd love to get back to the guild hall.
Well then, the guild hall we should go.
Next question.
Yes.
How far out was I?
You were a good 4 or 5 hours away from the river.
But how far from the city?
By walking standards, my best guess would probably be 4 days.
Oh. That... I didn't realize I walked that far. I haven't walked that far since I was that young.
I'm amazed you survived the cold. Not very many dare going out into the cold this time of year. It'll only get worse, but still.
Well, I had several years out on my own. I had to make do with what I had.
I can imagine. Now, can you tell me where are the rest of your companions?
Well, if they haven't forgotten about me, I'm still at the guild hall. If they have, which I don't blame them, I kinda left on bad terms.
No, the whole week he was gone, we found a new cleric and
Venom died. That's the last thing I remember. But
Well, that's...
I saved him.
Oh, that's good. You can see him kind of get a little glum, like, oh, darn. Oh, okay.
But ever since then, I just walked.
Interesting. Well, I'll get you to the guild hall as fast as we can. Probably, day and a half
That works
before
for
we
me.
get there.
How much do I owe you?
I work for the guild. You work for the guild. They'll make up for it.
I forget that. Great tea, by the way.
Yes, most people can't handle it, but it's the only thing that gets your mind off of the tossing waves. And he slowly turns around and walks off.
Well, interestingly, I have Ring of Water Walking, so
Oh, nice.
happens. I just
You can walk.
He just keeps walking
Yeah.
So I see
across the ocean.
casting like enhance ability to increase carrying capacity with haste as he runs across water.
That would be cool. Going back to you guys. So, you all sit in the very ornate chairs of the masters.
What a bombshell to drop on us.
So,
And that's how babies are made. Yeah.
right after the Stormlander War, I was a very young lad. The elves were heading to the woods on the other side of the mountains. I was down in what is now Aelin. Down in that kingdom. There was this group of people. They called themselves the Summoners. They would capture souls, but they were the mask maker variety.
Wouldn't they call themselves soulbinders?
Not Summoners, Soulbinders. Sorry.
There we go.
They call themselves the Soulbinders, not Summoners. They call themselves the Soulbinders. I had a knack for it, but did not feel like it was ethical to capture another soul and use it like that. They used it for a lot of espionage and breaking into different places. So, with the help of my master, I developed a new set of soul binding, which is what we have as summoning. I was frowned upon. My master went missing. I was told out of shame for helping me develop a new way of their skills. I took my mentee that I was teaching at the time and came here to Norius. Let me actually, yes, Norius. It's like, it's been so long since I've said the kingdom's names. And developed the guild. Someone else from the original Soulbinders created the Mask Makers Guild down in Aelin. And most of the soul-binding group were either hunted, killed, or went missing. I do not have contact with any of them, because the leader of the Mask-Making Guild was a friend once upon a time, but has long since passed. Life is so frail when you're not an elf. But that is the history. I have practiced with mask makers and recognized their skills. And this was definitely a mask maker. You watch as Toki and Glitch walk back into the room, just dumbfounded. Toki more than Glitch. Glitch is just like, yeah, this is not good. But Toki is like, this is not good. She walks in. I didn't think the news could get any worse, but it does.
How worse?
About as worse as it can get.
That's reassuring.
When it rains, it pours.
Well, at least I'm not dead yet. Gotta look at the positive side.
jab to them.
The ring that was sent from Trundalk is missing. As is the Statue of Legions.
Proverbial jaws drop to the floor.
You watch as his already pale face just goes even paler. Alrighty. Well, the good news is, as far as I know, I'm the only one that can use the Statue of Legions. I am attuned to it, but it takes the most powerful of summoners to command a legion of soldiers. Now, the Soul Ring, that could cause some issues.
The what?
With all due respect, sir, what is the Soul Ring?
The Soul Ring, we weren't able to test it very much. From what I know, it is the soul of a necromancer trapped in a ring, giving the person that is attuned to it the access to 3 spells. I want to call it life transference, beast transference, and soul transference. Meaning they can capture the soul of a creature and put it into an object and use it as a magical item, gaining their abilities, their intelligence, anything that they would like.
It's terrible.
So, in theory, could a mask maker use this to permanently bind someone to a mask and maintain everything that person has known?
Doubtful. I don't know exactly. They would not be able to transform into the mask. What it would be is a mask that gains sentience, from what I understand. The document that was sent with the ring is very extensive and not quite my cup of tea. I'm not a necromancer. I don't work in the magic arts. But from what I understand, it merely turns a mundane object into a sentient object, giving the person that attunes to it certain traits and abilities of the soul that was captured. So similar to what we do, but with an arcane twist. It was developed when Taldar, a very esteemed wizard of Trundle, came and studied with us here. He was not able to pick up the arts of summoning, but developed his own ways with his student, what's his name?
I don't remember. Tower Boy?
No, not him.
Salan?
No, not him either.
Oh, it's the Lich. What was his name?
Yes, it is his name.
Litchy.
Yes, but he wasn't a lich
Litchy.
at the time.
I don't remember his name. It's in a letter somewhere.
Yes, I just.
It was in one letter.
1 second, let me grab name. Just gotta go to an entirely different thing. Dalen! There we go.
Ah!
Taldar came with Dalen and they developed a way to transfer souls into mundane objects. It was brilliant. But definitely not summoning by any means.
Interesting.
So what they have planned with that, the Statue of Legions, wait, just said it. Statue of Legions. And the Oni, well, never mind, Oni doesn't fit into that. Forget that part. He's not part of the equation. That was a summary.
Interesting. I wonder if it's not that they are planning on using the Statue of Legions more than they are trying to make sure you can't.
I agree. We have an army inside of our house, inside of the kingdom. And one of our greatest defenses is now gone.
They had an army in the house, but now the army's left the building.
We still have an army. It is just greatly diminished after that attack on Harwell.
Who would know about the Statue of Legion?
Only the people that helped me create it. But most of them are dead.
How many are left alive?
My master, if he is still alive, he is of elven blood. So, unless he was killed, but I highly doubt it, skilled in all the arts. And then an arc druid that helped me develop a little bit more of it. But the rest of them are dead. It took us several years to do it, and then to have an entire legion of soldiers give their will, their bodies, their minds to a mortal. It was not an easy task. But to have an army at your disposal.
How long ago was this?
Which part?
The creation of this.
The statue was made probably 150, almost 200 years ago.
Do any of the people that are in the Legion have family members that are still alive that may not have wanted them to join the Legion?
Doubtful. Most of them were humans.
So unless it's a generational blood feud, a la Romeo Juliet.
Yeah, okay. There were no options.
They're planning on attacking the capital soon, I guess.
Only logical explanation.
I doubt they would do it until at least spring.
Or they're riling up the monster nations to end up getting us trapped between a rock and a hard place.
Classic
Stay
hammer and anvil strategy.
Stone giant in a hard place, but yes.
Close enough.
Either way, we're down an entire army right now.
Yes.
Stuck between a dragon and a giant. Right, what can we do?
Panic! I will need to cancel
Nobody
with the
panic.
masters and
Nobody
decide
Nobody
then.
panic?
But
Panic.
for now,
Panic now.
find any information from Tyndale that you can. You all knew him the best, even though you did not actually know him.
Right.
It is disturbing. If you see any of the masters, please send them my way.
Yes, sir.
Yes, master. I mean, sir.
You all get up and walk off. You hear very soft as Glitch catches up to you. Definitely like 2 heads shorter, if not more, than Peace. How's it doing, brother?
I'm finally gonna give him a big hug.
Oh, fragile bones, please
Oh,
don't,
right, sorry.
don't crush me, please. I need these. Oh, you definitely haven't gotten shorter.
I'm used to a little more robust material when I look over.
Well, he's got built-in armor. All I am is fur.
That's what I'm saying.
He's just poofy.
He's the
Yeah, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but
You can't be.
This
not
is-
a bear,
You
but
have
go
a
ahead.
brother?
yeah, this is where they sent me. I knew you'd be here. Well, I'd hoped you'd be here.
Yeah,
And it's good to see you.
it's been a long time. We'll catch up sometime.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll probably be here for a little while until I receive news to bring back to the border.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go get some grub. It's been a long run for me.
Fair.
Well, technically it was for my Deinonychus, but it's been a long run nonetheless.
We'll catch up later.
Yes. He does a little hop and a skip and just bolts off towards the kitchen.
Interesting fellow, your brother.
He's adopted.
He's a
He's still my brother. He killed 80
Delusional bugbear, you're the adopted one.
He's adopted. My parents adopted.
That's the entire conversation between the two as they catch up.
So, you guys make your way. Where would you like to make your way, actually?
I would like to find a spell scroll of Zone of Truth, and I would like to find what's the name of the aberrations? Shellek. Is that his name? No, that's the name of the country.
Shiranu.
Shirano.
There it
That's
is.
what it is.
I'm gonna look for Shirano to
I'd like
recruit him for the interrogation of Tyndale, and I'd like to find a spell scroll of Zone of Truth.
You're not able to find a spell scroll of Zone of Truth. The person you would ask for such magics would be Furia, the Celestial Specialist, a female Azamar.
I forgot we have a celestial specialist. I'll just grab her!
Yes.
I will, while he's searching for all of them, I'm just gonna go straight to find Tyndale and company.
Okay. You find them in the dining hall still. It's only been 20, 30 minutes since you guys left. Maybe 40. But you get back, he's ravenously eating, his mandibles just going crazy on all the food that's just like left out. I feel like I haven't eaten in a month. This is ridiculous. I don't understand.
Note to self: do not accidentally put your hand in front of him while
Note to self, watch fingers.
while passing.
You can see all of his companions just like sitting there like, what on earth is going on?
He's already down 30 pounds.
Yeah. But yes, you walk in. Shiranu approaches you as you walk in. Oh yeah. I was like, what's the spell called? Yes, I cast Detect Thoughts, and the memories are semi there, but very blurry. Almost like watching through somebody else's eyes.
I cast detect thoughts, and he does have thoughts.
Oh my gosh, I forgot his name already.
Shiranu.
No.
Tyndale.
Guildmaster.
Bartholomew.
Bartholomew spread some light on the subject. He was in a mask.
Grabs a paper.
And, oh wait, he isn't... He's one of the masters, huh?
He is one of the masters.
Okay. And Bartholomew would like to see all the masters.
Okay. You watch his eyes flash, and all of the masters kind of look up. Oh no. Just start making their way out.
Oh yeah, that's right, he can do it better.
He can do it much better.
So they all make their way out. You're able to find Furia pretty easily. She comes in. She's got glowing plate mail. Just this halo of light above her head. Just gorgeous wings.
Friend will be dropping on the floor. Oh, where did you come from?
Angel sent from Falua.
Follow high, I said my prayers.
How may I be of assistance?
I'm sorry, give me a second to get used to your radiance.
I'm sorry, I cannot turn it off. I am
What
just
race is she?
Azamar.
Think
An
the
angel.
opposite of tiefling.
Oh,
Instead
Yes.
of part devil, they're part angel, and it's flipping cool.
They are flippin' awesome.
Anyways,
Or flip
Bartholomew would like
Oh,
to see
yeah.
all the masters, and afterwards I need a favor.
I'm not a master. I'm a specialist.
Forgot she's a specialist. Crap. Sorry, lots of things have happened today. My mind's a bit scattered. Do you mind helping me out?
I definitely can help you. What seems to be the problem?
I'm talking with someone, and I need to make absolutely certain they're telling the truth.
I can definitely do that. Are we talking magical means, or Mace just like appears in her hand, or more
No,
physical
no.
means? Oh.
He's a friend, and
So excited.
confused and probably a victim in all this.
Oh.
Just magical means. Preferably
do that.
with as little knowledge, with him knowing as little about it as possible.
Well, the best way is to have him agree to tell you the truth and allow the spell to work. But I can.
But I'll see what I can do.
So, you guys all make your way into the dining room. There's still a lot of people in there. A lot of commotion about what the heck just happened. First, Wizard vanishes. Tinetail vanishes from the stage, appears in the back of the room, and then walks out the middle doors. What the heck? Next one is all the masters all of a sudden just walk off. So, there's a lot of commotion. What you pick up, that people are very confused. Like, this is adding a lot of mystery to this place. Like, no idea what's going on.
Should we get civilians out of the building?
I would say at least get us out of earshot of the civilians.
Where is Tinetail?
He is just gorging himself on food.
I'm going to approach. What was her name? Chloe.
Chloe? Okay. Get the most honest and direct answer.
Chloe,
Yeah.
I have some questions about your guys' journey across the ocean.
Shoot.
Was there anyone that seemed to be very interested in Tinetail?
I mean, he's a scorpotite. That draws a lot of attention anyway.
Yes, I understand.
Especially when wearing expensive armor and carrying a very large sword.
No, not like awe or inspiring, but someone that seemed a little too confident around Tinetail.
Like, beyond normal interest.
Not really.
It was her.
Chloe is the master. Have we ever seen her cast a spell?
He apparently.
No, you have not.
Jeez.
Is she ever in the same room as the mask maker?
She's right.
But it was confirmed that she can mental link.
She. I'll actually do that. I'm gonna mental link with her
Okay.
to keep this all
Hush,
hush
hush.
hush.
Okay. You mental link with her, and her mind, like, opens up. Like, she doesn't let on as much. She doesn't speak as much as is going on in her head.
It's like
I am very
Alive with information.
concerned at the moment. Apparently, Tinetail has been under the control of a mask maker. They're similar to summoners, except for more personal.
Did you want this piece?
Interesting.
Hence the reason he's lost a lot of memories, or at least views his past memories in a fog.
Can we fix it?
Not that I know of. I'm more curious to know who the mask maker is.
Well,
Hence my questions.
the only strange thing that happened while we were on the ship was not a person. It was merely a wyvern that attacked us.
Did someone die?
The wyvern? How injured was Tinetail in this battle? He was pretty injured. He told us to stay back. There wasn't a lot of fighters on the ship, so he went head to head with it. And everything seemed normal. He took a spear and dropped it into the ocean. And then we never saw the wyvern after.
So we have one possible possession moment.
I wonder if it happened. It must have happened after the fight with the wyvern then.
I don't know.
Would have been the only time he was injured enough there to work. At any rate, let's gather everyone in the garden.
In the garden?
Well, no, not the garden. It's a little cold. We'll go to the training room.
Okay. She looks at all of them. Maybe we should move to the training room? Casmo looks around. That's a good idea.
Yes, Chloe. Excellent idea.
Tinetail stops eating. Grabs a few more things on the plate and starts walking. Looks up.
I just pat Tinetail.
Where is the training room?
Here, follow me.
I just pat him. I got you. Just sweep it up. My
Bag of holding.
bag of holding.
You guys make your way into the
Later in his room, he just dumped the bag of food.
eats it himself. You guys make your way into the training room, which is right there. Well, nope, that's not it. It would be over here. But
Close enough.
close enough. You guys make your way into the training room. It smells like sweat.
Anyone in here?
A lot of sweat? No, it is empty.
Is it a dirt floor?
It is marble floor with pads that are rolled up.
Farming would definitely need to make a constitution saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw.
Or are you saying the smell?
The smell.
Oh, sweat. Yes, you all make your way in there. Theria looks at you. So, do you want it on all of us?
What?
That would probably be best. Tinetail?
Her wings spread out and she starts to glow. Her eyes glow, and this ring of magic appears around everybody. Just let it happen.
I'm going to try to resist the effects.
Okay, make a wisdom saving throw.
I don't care.
You rolled me a crit fail. This is your chance.
Redeem yourself.
It did not redeem itself. It's a wisdom save.
Yes.
That's an 8.
8? No.
It would have been worse with the other set. I'm happy with my decision.
Yeah, nobody else succeeds.
I wouldn't.
No,
Right.
Else succeeds.
I'm not even gonna bother trying.
I got a 8
Alright.
both times.
So, everybody fails.
That's okay.
We're all very
It worked.
truthful here.
You have to tell the truth, but nothing but the
Yeah.
truth. You solemnly swear that you're going to tell the
You are going to tell the truth. It worked.
Right.
You're welcome. She goes over and sits on a mat.
Do I know I failed?
You feel
There's one
very
more.
honest at the moment.
truth.
You go to speak something a little untruthful just to test it,
Right.
and it just will not come out.
This spatula is
Right, sir.
white.
Right.
Pat him on the back. Let
Tinetail.
it go. It's fine.
Yes,
How are you feeling?
much better now that I've had food in my stomach.
What's the last thing you remember before today?
Actually remember, or
What's the last thing you can
Fondly.
clearly picture?
See how clearly I picture? Yeah. I was on the boat. They'd given me my own room. And we had just killed the wyvern. Well, I had killed the wyvern.
Okay.
And, and felt really good about it. I was hurting, but had to get my nightly training on. So I went through my forms and don't remember anything after. I remember a sharp pain in the back of my head. And my body freezing up. And that's it.
Were you the only one given your own room on the boat?
Yes, everybody else was sharing a room.
Who gave you the room?
It was the captain. I am a prince.
Very arrogant.
Although I agree with you, Ferdinand.
I am loving this.
My father is a king. He wanted to take very good care of me.
Wanted, so he's failing.
Well, if I was taken over by a mask maker, then apparently.
I'm going to signal Venom for a mental link, please.
Elemental.
Try lying to mental. Can you lie in a mental?
Nope.
Already can't. It's direct thoughts.
Fair.
Right, sir. I'm having some suspicions about this captain.
I don't feel like it was the captain. Was there anyone on the ship that seemed very friendly to you?
Besides
the
Kazma?
captain? And
Besides
your
your
friend.
Besides Cas,
Just strictly the crew of the ship.
Crew of the ship? Not really. A lot of them stayed away.
is there anyone?
I have some problems with the sun, so I usually would only come out on the deck of the ship at night. And a lot of the crew saw me as very creepy, as you might say. He has jet black carapace, and his armor, like whenever light gleams on it, like it is very ominous to see walking armor at night.
What about the rest of you? Was there anyone who asked any particular questions about Tinetail, or anyone carving masks or the like?
A lot of them think back, and literally remember
This is
their names.
very important. Please try to remember with as much clarity as possible.
Gordlak, the dwarf.
Of course.
I didn't see anything out of the ordinary. I mean, they're sailors, so every once in a while they'd start carving stuff, but never a mask. I don't know why somebody would carve a mask on a ship. That just seems a little strange to me.
We're asking the wrong questions.
Did anyone seem to go out of their way to avoid that?
Everybody except us.
Yeah,
He's-
but like specifically like
Wait, how long? Out of game. How long were they waiting at that port city for us to
At
pick
the
them
port
up?
city? Probably close to a week.
so the mask could have been pre-carved.
Do I remember that?
How long? They were at the port?
Yeah.
Roll a quick history check.
Don't. You know what? Don't fail me now.
No.
Fail me now. That is a 6.
You know they were there for a little while. It slips you how
Exactly.
long.
You were all at the port waiting for us to pick you up, right?
Yes, we were there for.
Tinetail, what were you
Wow.
doing during that time? No, wait, he doesn't remember.
I was living in a haze. Like it was my life, but it wasn't my
Forget.
life.
Okay.
It was definitely on the boat.
Who hired that boat?
My father. He's the matchmaker! I knew it!
I don't think we can narrow down the mask maker from this. It'd take too long to get any information. Even then, he could probably swap identities faster
chances
than we
are
could change
he
a
was
coat.
never under his own identity during the ship ride.
This is a useless line of questioning.
Did any of the sailors that you guys know just go missing after the Wyvern fight?
No, I don't say this.
He was probably on the day crew.
There weren't very many. There were a lot of fairly trusted people that my father had met at the port city.
Can mask makers turn into animals?
Yes. Were there any animals on the ship?
Other than the wyvern, no.
You hear any sounds of mice or rats?
There might have been a couple mice on the ship.
No, we have a theory. We have a somewhat solid theory.
But it doesn't help us.
Well, at least we know when it happened.
All I saw was a black blur as my body fell to the ground.
Did Tinetail act any differently after the wyvern attack?
Are you asking?
Yes, I'm asking the group. You just gotta find the right questions to ask.
That was 3 6s, a 7, and 2 2s.
Would you like a different set of dice?
They look at you. No? No, did not act out of the ordinary.
Right.
Whoever this was very, very good at his job.
Furia, that's enough. Thank you for your time. I'll compensate you appropriately later.
I am always willing to help. Thank you for asking. She stands up and walks off, and the room gets a little bit dimmer after she leaves.
Right.
Chloe
Sorry.
takes a deep breath. It was too much.
I somewhat understand the feeling. Pure positive energy reacting is a little difficult to bear some days.
Yes.
I'm sorry to put you all through the ringer like that.
Fluffed up my fur a little bit.
You just feel all sunshine and roses.
Fluffy!
I look at myself and I feel like petting. Maybe a script.
I'm just off in the corner. Don't mind me.
Light and fluffy.
How thick is bugbear fur? Is it like wolf fur?
It's pretty thick. It's like almost like bear.
You could stick your hand in your shoulder and just keep
It's like
going.
it's pretty thick and like rough, but it's. I mean, have you ever felt a bear rug? It's nice. They are nice. Like it's like a tough fur, but it's like really soft.
Well,
As long as
when
you
it's
go
taken
with-
care of.
Yes, when it's taken care of. Like if you like run with the fur, like it's really nice. It's not like cat fur where it's like fluffy, but it like if you go against it, it's kind of spiny, but it's like it's a nice fur.
Back onto the serious topic. I apologize.
I thought that was the serious topic.
A very, but the wrong topic.
This doesn't help. At all. We're no closer.
Why would a mask maker want to capture me? Of all people.
We were a point of vulnerability in the defenses. Your group was already going to be entering the guild, and there'd be no additional suspicion, especially upon you, given that you're a prince.
Well, I can tell you this, whoever it was a brilliant person.
Thinking back on it, it's almost too perfect.
Especially since a wizard happened to show up right on time to give a show. Right on time to teleport our friend across the building, apparently.
Kalan was in on it?
I see no other way.
So Fernand was right to distrust him from session 1.
Voice ringing back in your minds. I told you so!
Yeah, you can say that to us when you get
It
back.
would make
You're very
sense.
not right.
I mean, Tinetail was the one that got in the gig.
It
I
fits
did
perfect.
what?
You were the
You convinced the headmaster to let a wizard perform a show.
an illusionist perform a magic show for the entire group, keeping everyone
Where did you
entertained.
wake up?
In the gardens. Well, There was trees around. I'd assume it's a garden.
Yes.
Why would he shed the mask? Why would he get rid of Tinetail? Ultimately, it's a perfect cover.
Well, unless he thought Tinetail was going to be would actually be arrested.
Yeah, if they checked to see if they could form some form of mental control.
No,
Maybe after the attack on the guards? That's the only
Right
incriminating scorpetite evidence.
But
I
The
did
only-
what? Guards?
In a minute, Tinetail.
I'm going to examine his
Have a
Stinger.
tail.
Yes, there's a tail. With a
Is there
stinger.
blood on it?
Make a perception check.
That'll be a 19.
Yes. There is blood.
You
You can see blood on his knuckles and on the back of his tail.
You incapacitated two the headmaster's guards.
Oh, Dom. Are they okay?
Should we tell him the truth?
Not in great shape. No.
Are they
Moving
dead?
along.
How long does the effect of the truth field last for?
Oh, it's gone.
It's gone. She
Okay.
dropped it.
Residual effects. Oh, I didn't mean to say that.
No.
They're definitely to remember it.
But don't worry about it. It wasn't your fault. The headmaster knows that. Yes, he used you to take out the guards, and then left you in the garden.
And now they're either left or found another host, for lack of a better term.
So either he's still here or long gone. If I were him, I would have left. Flown far away.
Well, maybe the mask maker's with us, but given what's his
Do
name?
you remember seeing a wyvern flying overhead? Over the gardens. Are there wyverns around here?
No.
No. Wyverns are rare enough as is. They're not indigenous to this continent.
Let's go.
It's entirely
As
possible
it
he
hits
came
us.
in on the first wyvern.
I'm going to. Let's see. That's the war room, right?
No, this
That's
is the war
the
room.
dining hall.
Oh.
You guys are over here.
That's too far.
What spells do I have?
What do we need to do?
I need to send a message before we leave.
Can you mental link with someone that's
You have to
close
see
by?
him within 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
I can send a short message within 120 feet.
If you got closer, you could.
If we got to this area of the garden, I think.
I can activate my blade song and dash.
We need to get a message to the masters, and then we need to go.
Yes, sir. I would
Meet
like.
me in the garden.
Okay, what are you doing?
Affirmative. I'm activating my blade song, and I am running like mad.
Okay.
I'm following you.
Okay, you
Yes,
guys
and
follow.
we are evenly paced now.
Yes. Okay,
Short light
Where are
man
you
is
running?
keeping up with me.
To the war room.
okay, war room.
Probably skirting around the gardens as it'd be faster.
Yes. Okay, you make your way around the gardens, get up to the double doors, and they are locked. Break him down.
Send a
Peace!
Battering ram.
Kick it down.
Oh
So I
no.
need to do a
Yes, make an athletics check.
athletics or
Athletics.
I don't have knock. If I did, that'd make this so much easier.
17.
17. You give it a good, solid smack, and you hear one, like the top hinge, like bust out of the marble. You hear from inside, "What the
25.
heck?"
Masters, we have important information
hear,
now.
like large footsteps. The door gets ripped off its hinges, and there is a jungle giant standing there with its huge sword, like it is completely armored from head to toe.
I just rolled a 20.
Can I see anyone or anything past?
Yes, you look under its legs, and you can see there is a good dozen monsters inside of this room. All the masters have their weapons out and ready. You see Toki about to release a...
I am going to quickly
Shot.
cast prestidigitation to create like just swirling lights above my hand for a second. Apologies for the rude entrance, but the Sworn Souls is going to be leaving very quickly, and we have some new information. The mask maker has a wyvern form, and it was spotted just above the. It was spotted just. It was. This is. You know what I'm saying? My mind's going a million miles a minute, and my mouth can't keep up.
I feel like this is actually happening.
I was like, this is so out of... It's like, come back, mine.
I'm sorry, sirs. Tinetail's last waking moments before coming out of the mask, he spotted a wyvern in the sky, which also links to a wyvern that attacked their ship, which is where we pinpointed where he was taken by the mask maker. We are pretty sure that Callan was in league with Tinetail as he got him the job, and we are leaving now, hunting down that wyvern on Venom's Rock. Have a good day. I'm gonna grab a piece and run.
The jungle giant is like, like looks back at Odak.
He's just
What's
like,
his name?
That's the
can I still
best
kill them?
I could do.
You deserve a round of applause.
Vonak. Looks back at Vonak. Just put the door back.
Just
Like-
back.
You can see like everybody's just kind of like dumbfounded, trying to like process what just happened. They're just sitting there in a nice conversation of what the heck is going on, and then the door nearly gets kicked in. They're like, oh crap, we're being attacked. Everything comes out, and it's just you guys.
Just us?
You nearly got shot. If there wasn't a giant in the way. But you guys make your way to the gardens, where you find a rock with venom on top.
Take off! Peace, catch me!
So, you guys take to the skies.
Acrobatics check.
Wouldn't I have to make the acrobatics?
Well, I have to catch you.
So the acrobatics.
No matter
and
what you got. Well, you would have to make an acrobatics check. Acrobatics check. Then
Would I
make
have
an
to?
Acrobatics check to make sure that you're
Easy enough.
I caught you.
Easy enough.
Just right in front of him. Leap! Catch!
But
Wow.
you guys take off into the skies.
We can't
we'll-
see anything, but
We'll pick up
yes.
next time.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you for joining us in this intense session of meeting. Well, I guess you guys didn't actually meet the mask maker, but finding...
We're working our way there.
This set of
Hope you enjoyed it, and join us next week to find out what really happened